Hey guys, it's me, Felix on Fire for Christ, and I'm back with another video. Not everybody deserves your energy. Not everybody deserves your time. Not everyone deserves your presence. And I don't mean that in a narcissistic or think you're better than everyone else type of way. I mean that more in a literal sense. Not everyone deserves your time, energy, your presence. There are such thing as energy vampires out here. I know that term has been coined a little bit more these days with this generation, but essentially it's a real thing. There are people out here who crave on your energy. You ever been around someone who's just constantly negative? They're always drama oriented. 9 times out of 10, maybe 10 times out of 10, they're the sole reason why they're in drama, why they're always in conflict with someone else. Maybe they're always jealous of someone else. They're always argumentative as well. You could easily be dealing with an energy vampire, someone who essentially is a narcissist. We know some of the common traits. I mean, they always got to be right. They're always blaming everyone else for their issues. And the reason why it's important to identify these certain people and to steer clear from these certain people is because they will drain your energy. Maybe you've been around a few of these people before in your lifetime and you just find yourself feeling drained, just feeling tired. You can have a full night of sleep, a full 8 hours, and you hang out with this person just one time, or you have an interaction with them or a conversation with them, and you just can't help but feel drained of your energy. These people who are energy vampires don't follow Christ. They don't have a regard for God, so therefore they don't have a sense or a source, a true source of peace. So they seek for that in other ways. Their peace is causing chaos, being argumentative, getting into arguments, talking down on others, even you, and overall just not really being too much of a friendly person. A quick story, a couple years back, I had a job at this warehouse where there was this girl and her name started with a letter M. So we're gonna call her M. M, for the most part, M was cool at first, and she kind of hung around me and a few other of the co-workers, but I noticed something about M. She was very drama oriented. She always seemed to find her way in some kind of drama, and a lot of times she would be the issue. Literally, she would be the one talking about people, saying bad things about people, just saying all kinds of things in a break room about people. And obviously all of these people who she spoke negatively about, she didn't know them at all, probably never even had a conversation, a simple hey, hello, anything. No greeting, anything. There was one time where I prayed for her. And I kind of kept my distance. A couple days went by and she finally walked up to me and she approached me and was just like, hey, what's going on? You know, are you mad at me? I kind of told her, well, no, I'm not mad at you. She just kind of told me, oh, I was just confused. I was just really, really confused. I didn't know what was going on. And that stuck with me. And the reason why that stuck with me is because when you pray, when you speak to God, it will confuse the enemy. Prayer will confuse the enemy. You being close with God will confuse the enemy. All she had to say was those few words. I was confused. And I was like, whoa. I feel like that was God kind of like nudging me like, look, see, you were onto something. So guys, energy vampires, they feed off of negativity and they also feed off of your reaction. So it's very important to not react to them. If they're speaking negatively to you or about you or others, it's better to just not react, because again, they don't have a source of peace because they are not close with God. So they find their peace the demonic way. Well, demons never really find their peace, but how do they enjoy their time? Causing chaos, causing corruption, causing confusion, causing drama. So the best thing that I recommend is just to pray for these people and to obviously keep your distance. And the crazy thing about it is that God always gives you signs. You just got to have that discernment. You got to have that relationship with Christ. You have to know when he's trying to show you something for your benefit. A lot of times he's giving you those signs, telling you in different ways, hey, this person is not for you. A benefit of being a child of God is that God will put you on game a lot of times. Again, you just got to make sure you're using your brain. Make sure you're paying attention. As God says, he who has ears, let him hear. You are a light. You're a child of God. You're part of the children of the light. Energy vampires, they're like mosquitoes. They're attracted to light, so therefore they're attracted to you. And again, a lot of them are narcissists, but you got to remember, who was the first narcissist ever in history? That's right, it was Satan. Always keep that in mind. The devil was the very first narcissist ever in history. So to have narcissistic traits, yeah. I'm Felix, on fire for Christ. Thank you for watching. Stay blessed.